Hi everybody! Today we are doing something different. We're going to take a short break from trains and play another game that I like. It's called Snow Runner. But you will see that we spend a lot of time wallowing in the mud. This is an off-road trucking game. It's a lot of fun and it is very challenging. So let's get started. We'll begin by looking at the game map. I'm located at the garage right now. Let's take a look at the global map. This will give you an idea of the extent of the game. There are numerous regions. This is Michigan. Then there's Alaska. Each one has 4 to 2 different map areas. I'm on the third region and the first map area. Let's take a look and see what I'm up to. So this is the contract that I'm working on now, is to deliver to the farm medium logs, 6 loads of medium logs. And I have got 4 already there, and we'll take a look at the log area, or one of the log loading areas. It's right next door to the garage, so that makes it really handy. Now in the garage I have my Caterpillar 745C. In my truck storage I have different trucks with different items or equipment on the back of the truck. We're going to use a Caterpillar, and let's just leave the garage. Here we go. On the back of the Caterpillar you'll see that there is a medium log carrier bed. You can put all sorts of different things on the back of trucks, in addition to towing all sorts of different types of trailers. Now we're going at 3 times the speed, so let's just get to the area where we're going to be loading up our load of medium logs. Oops. And here we go. You can see that we can also get large logs, but we don't have enough room for that. So we're going with the medium logs, and we're going to load it up. And let's head off to the other side of the map to make a delivery. Now, even though this is a heavy-duty vehicle, it can get stuck sometimes. But it's not too bad going through mud. And here we go. We're going to go at 3 times the speed, and you can see how slow it is getting through that mud. Now I'm going to switch into, oh, wait a minute. I am setting down waypoints. This is a nice feature in the map where you can put down waypoints to guide you, because it's quite easy to get lost on the back roads of some of these maps. And off we go again. This is the cab view mode. Now I find that I can drive a little more accurately in cab view mode, but if you have a large trailer on the back, it's usually best to look at the external view. You can see we just passed over some debris, some tree trunks on the road. Sometimes there's boulders on the road. It is challenging, because if you go over them incorrectly, it can stop you dead or even cause you damage to your engine or your suspension, even your gas tank. So off we go. Now the reason why I like this game is that it is me against the elements, and I don't have anybody trying to blow me up or kill me, and it's nice not to have to worry about that after some of the games I've played. So we're going through this mucky area here. I've already been here a couple of times, so it's not too bad. We will use our winch to pull us along. The winch is a very handy tool, and I always upgrade my winch when I get a new vehicle. Try and get the longest one I can, because nothing worse than getting stuck when you're in a position where you can't attach to anything. So I'm going to change the time here because it was getting dark, and I like to do things in daytime. So we advance the time, and here we go. Off we go again. We're getting close to our destination, and as we come around this corner, that was my first attempt. There are some logs on that truck, and I could come and try and tow it out, but we'll do that later. Anyways, I'm going to head overland here. It's a little rough, and as you can see, we can get stuck. So this is where I would use my winch to, in this case, just give me enough pull to get me going. And tug on the winch. Yep, there we go. Up over the top. I'm going up over the top because there is a road, but both ends of the road that goes into the farm is just pure mud. I tried doing it before and it took forever to get through. So here we go. We're going to drop off our log cargo, and it says 5, and now we have 5 out of 6. How about we go up and pull that log truck out of the ditch so that we can use its load to complete this contract and finally get paid for all our hard work. The vehicle I'm using here, the Cat, it took me quite a while to get it, and it has a limited number of uses in regards to what type of beds you can put on the back, but it is great for medium logs and also for rescuing other vehicles that are stuck. You start off the game in Michigan. You start off with a pickup truck and directions on how to get to a small flatbed truck for hauling various items so that you can earn money. When you first start in a map area, it's totally dark, and as you drive around, you reveal certain portions of the map. You also have to go and find what they call watchtowers, and they will unlock all sorts of handy things for you. Now let's just change over to that other truck, and you'll notice it has 3 logs on them. Those logs represent an unpacked load. So we go over, we pack the load, there you go. You can see that now we have a full load, and we're going to take that up over the hill. So yeah, look at this thing. It is a bit top heavy and quite unstable, so we have to be very careful as we're doing this. And going up over some trees here, I assure you no trees were harmed during the recording of this segment. And here we go, just no, again, no. Okay, let's go back to the map. We're going to change vehicles to the Caterpillar, and we're going to also advance the time because it was getting quite dark. This Caterpillar is good for jobs like this. The thing about the game is that it has a memory. When you drive over terrain, your tire marks and any ruts that you create still stay there. It's even more difficult in mud. You might start off with it being quite easy to get through, and then as the game goes on, it gets worse and worse. Using our winch to pull up the truck, and you can see that we've got 2 lugs on the ground, so we're going to have to fix this. Let's change trucks now over to the small log truck. We're going to drive it up out of the way, and then we're going to switch back to our Caterpillar. We're going to reposition the Cat so it is ready to receive logs, because honestly I'm not messing around with that little truck anymore. And now we need to go to the map, and we're going to another vehicle, International Paystar, fitted with a log loading crane, and we're going to use this to transport the logs from one place to the other, and going up the hill using our 4-wheel drive because it's getting quite messy, as you can see. And now we're going to deploy the crane. And oh, I just love it when it does that. What an amazing coincidence. I happen to have a truck with a log loading crane nearby. Actually, I like to keep things like this, various parts of the route, just in case they're needed. This is not an easy process. This video is sped up 5 times, and you can see that it took me quite a while to get this done. If you don't grab the log in the middle, they're out of balance and a real pain to try to get onto the truck. Anyways, we're almost there. We got 2 out of 3. Now we have to get the 3rd log off of the other truck. And it took me a few minutes to figure out that it was too much of a reach, so I was going to have to bring that truck a little closer. I'd like to say that I'm playing this game in easy mode or normal mode, and one of the nice things is that you can purchase trucks or trailers and then sell them for the same price because they don't depreciate. So that makes it quite handy if you have a special need for a truck. You can use it and then sell it. Also, I discovered on a YouTube video that if I'm in an area where there's no gas stations or any place where I can actually load up, but there is a trailer store, I can buy a gas tanker, load, and then refuel my vehicle and then sell the gas tanker. So that's a nice thing. And we're just getting this thing on here, and we're ready. Just packing up. We'll start up our cat, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take these 3 logs and repack the cargo into a full-size load. Now that is something. Can you imagine how long it would take to load all those logs individually onto the back of that cat? Oh my goodness, it would take forever. Anyways, we are now about to finish off our contract. Just gonna try and get ourselves into the cargo management area, and here we go. We're going to unload and see what happens. There we go. We finished, and $16,800 and 1,470 experience points. Now that is a pretty good haul for a hard day's work. Well, there you go. That is SnowRunner, or formerly known as Mud Runner, which was more appropriate in this case. Anyways, I just want to say that I really enjoyed it, and just so that you know, I did pick an easy route. It was mostly good roads all the way. Most of the time you're slogging through mud and snow and ice, and it doesn't go quite as smoothly as that. Thank you very much for watching, and the next time we'll see you probably with a trains video.